This is advanced quadratic equation 1. Find the range of x. How to find the range of x? Okay, like this kind of question, there are different ways of doing it. So here I'm teaching you this way. So you factorize first. So from here you get x equal to 0 and x equals to 8. Now you have so many different ways of doing it. Okay, let's say x equals 0. I put a point here 0. Another point here 8 is from here and here. And then U shape here, the graph. It's a quadratic equation. Now you see this is the line here. Above here is positive. Below here is negative. So this part, that means when x is more than 8 or x is smaller than 0, then this is positive. And then x is between 0 and 8, then it is negative. Right? So question here asks for less than or equal to 0. Less than or equal to 0 means you are looking for negative, that means this is the answer. Now because there's an equal sign here, so you also put equal sign here. Right? Now some students find it difficult which part is the answer and things like that. So for those students, let's see a little bit on if you draw a line here. Right? Let's say here x equals to 2 and here is 3. Right? If your graph is something like this. Now remember, the middle part here, x is between 2 and 3. This is the part where the entire function is negative. Now for this part here, x is bigger than 3 and x is smaller than 2. This side is for positive, this side is for positive. Now that's how you remember. Right? So it's not that difficult. Okay, let's say here is another question. Here, the problem here is a negative x. Now we must change this one to put it to x minus 3. That means I multiply here by negative 1 and then x plus 5. So if I change this, that means here x is bigger or equal to 0. Right? The meaning is I multiply here by negative 1, multiply here by negative 1. So from here, now you draw a line. X is equals to 3, x is equals to negative 5. Negative 5 here, 3 here. So you draw the U shape. You are looking for positive. That means you are looking for this side and the other side here. So here x is bigger than 3. Because here also got equal sign, so I put equal here. X here is smaller or equals to negative 5. So your answer is x is smaller or equal to negative 5, comma, x is bigger or equal to 3. Because this one is separate, this side and this side. That's why you write it separately here. Like just now, it's together. You see, this is together. Together means this is from 0 all the way up to 8. Right? Let's go to the next one. Step 1, you need to find out what is the x value. Now instead of expanding the whole thing and then factorize, we do it straight away here. 2x minus 1 square equals to 7. 2x minus 1 equals to plus or minus root 7. So 2x is equals to 1 plus or minus root 7. So x is equals to 1 plus root 7 over 2, and the other answer is 1 minus root 7 over 2. So here you draw a line. Now the smaller value is on the left hand side, the bigger value is on the right side. This is a smaller value, you can see 1 minus root 7 over 2. So I put 1 minus root 7 over 2. Here is 1 plus root 7 over 2. So again the U shape. So here we are referring to less than or equal to 7, or something like less than or equal to 0 if you bring everything to one side. So you're looking for negative part. That means the answer must be from here to here. X is between 1 minus root 7 over 2. Got equal sign also, because this one got equal sign. Less than or equal to 1 plus root 7 over 2. Okay. Now another one here, find the range of P. For part D, they ask you to find the range of P. Now you need to factorize this first. So we have to factorize. Let's say 2P, and here is 2P. Now the exact thing I'm not very sure, so you need to check one by one. So let's say let's say 2P. Put here minus and minus first. Now here 1 must be plus, 1 must be minus. So your answer must be negative 4P. So I test and see. So this is 6P, and this is negative 10P. So if I combine, it's negative 4P. Yeah, this is the correct one. You can find your method there, how to factorize. So from here, P is equals to negative 3 over 2. P is equals to 5 over 2. So same idea like you know, you draw this line. P is negative 3 over 2. The smaller value is on the left hand side. P is equals to 5 over 2. And then this is the U shape. You're looking for bigger than 0. So that means P is bigger than 5 over 2. P is less than negative 3 over 2. So here P is less than negative 3 over 2, or P is bigger than 5 over 2. So this one you have to write separately, because the answer is this side and the answer is this side. Right? So we go to the next question. Question number 2. They give you a function here. Ask you to express fx in the completing square form. So in the completing, fx equals to 2x squared minus 4x plus 5. So first I do the take out a 2. I already focused here. X squared minus 2x plus 5. So this is same as 2. X minus 1. Okay, here is minus 1 is from here, the whole thing square, and then minus back 1 square. You can see my earlier video to how to do this, completing squares. So this is same as 2 x minus 1 square minus 2 plus 5 is equals to 2 into x minus 1 square plus 3. The final answer is this. Okay, so that is your answer here. Okay, second part of the question here, the function. The same function here, you are referring to the same function, but this time for x is bigger or equal to k. Find the smallest value of k so that the inverse of gx exists. Now here, if inverse were to exist, you have to put, it has to be a one-to-one function. Like in this case, okay, let's say this is just for for discussion only. So let's say x is equals to 1 here. It's from here, x equals to 1. When x equal to 1, it is 3, so that is the turning point. Right? So your graph will be something like this. So it's not a 1:1 function here. But here x is bigger equals to k. Now it's possible that k could be here. Then the graph will be something like this. This is still 1:1. Right? Or it is possible that you can put a k here. But they are asking you the smallest value of k. So smallest value in k means k can go up to 1 here. You cannot go here, somewhere here, because then this is not one-to-one function. So the inverse will not exist. Okay, so it's only this type. That means your k is equals to 1. So here your answer is k is equals to 1. Okay, that's all. Right? Okay, the next part of the question here. Hence, find the inverse of gx, stating its domain and range. Now, gx is same equation as the fx, except for x is bigger or equals to k. So I can copy back the same thing here. Equals to 2 into x minus 1 square plus 3. And then we already say x is bigger or equals to, just now we already see the value of k is equals to 1, so x is bigger or equals to 1. Right? So the question asks you to find the inverse of gx, stating its domain and range. Now before we go to the inverse, let's go back to this coordinate here. We check one more point here. If let's say x is equals to 2, if x is equals to 2, f of 2 is equals to, so this 2 minus 1 is 1 square, so 1 plus 3 equals to 5. So 2 maps to 5. Right? So 2 maps to 5. Remember that 2 maps to 5, and that is for gx. Now for inverse function, so you let y equals to 2 into x minus 1 square plus 3. So here y minus 3 equals to 2 x minus 1 square. So x minus 1 square equals to y minus 3 over 2. Here x minus 1 is equals to plus or minus square root of y minus 3 over 2, and therefore x equals to 1 plus or minus y minus 3 over 2. So here we have two possibilities. So let's put it here as g minus 1x equals to 1 plus x minus 3 over 2. All the y value we change it to x value here. This we have done in the topic function. Another possibility is g minus 1x equals to 1 minus square root of x minus 3 over 2. So what we do is we test back this value 2, 5. Now we test back 5, 2. Inverse function, right? So g minus 1, 5 equals to 1 plus 5, this is 5. 5 minus 3 is 2, 2 or 2 is 1. So this is equals to 2. So this one satisfies the equation. If we substitute inside here, 5 here, so 1 minus, so square root of 1, this is 0. So this is not possible because our answer must be 5, 2. So finally your conclusion is that g minus 1x equals to 1 plus root x minus 3 over 2. Now the next part, they ask you also state its domain and the range. State its domain and the range. Okay, let's go back to this part here. You see the domain and the range for, now we are referring, this graph is because we are only looking at this part. So we say x is bigger or equals to 1. That is your domain for gx. And the range, y is bigger or equals to 3. That is this 3 here. Right? So x is bigger or equals to 1 and y is bigger or equal to 3. So for this inverse, it will be just the opposite. And the range for gx. Now for inverse function, this domain will become the range will become the domain. So like in this case, so just now we say this is domain. So now here your x is bigger or equals to 3. That will be your domain, and your domain here for gx will become the range. So here y is bigger or equals to 1. Now that's the meaning here. They will swap. Okay, for more videos, you can WhatsApp me at this number here. Now the videos are all free. For more free videos, please WhatsApp at the following number. Thank you. Bye. See you again.